2 days before the Smile Jamaica concert, which had become transparently political, gunmen attacked Bob's home in Hope Road.
Entertainer and reggae star Bob Marley, Rita Marley, and the manager of the Wailers, Don Taylor, are now patients in the University Hospital after receiving gunshot wounds during a shooting incident which took place at Marley's home at 56 Hope Road tonight.
That night was cold-blooded. When I was in the car, I heard things like firecrackers. I said, what? But then, when I looked, I saw some men walking, creeping, like getting up to enter into the step, into the room where Bob was. And I heard, bah, 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 bah. And I said, shit, that's gone, man.
I hear bang! And I could see those blue flames and spark. And then I could hear gunshot licking from the back, coming from the side, going right back to the front. That is when I'm shooting and making their way out.
And I walked and I said, let's go find Bob. And we went and we saw Bob coming around. He got shot in his elbow. Then you hear police siren and everything was happening now. And they said, let's rush to the hospital because you're shot.
Well, we know it was some political gangsters. We couldn't tell you if it was left or right wing or what, but we know that what we were doing, that we could expect an invasion from all directions.
It happened to satisfy some people, and it happened to strengthen me. My life not important to me, other people's life important. My life is only important if me can help plenty people. If my life is just me, my own security, then me don't want it. My life is for people. That's the way me is.
Despite warnings that he could be shot again, Marley was determined to perform at the Smile Jamaica show.
Prime Minister Manley has expressed his deep regret at the act of terrorism directed against Bob Marley and his associates, and has said those responsible for the act would never be forgiven by decent people of Jamaica.
Although Marley was not expected to appear, the crowd began building early, and by 5 p.m. was 50,000 strong. We have just received word that Bob is on his way.
Coming down, Superintendent of Police will be out of communication for a bit, but get the cameras ready. The shooter's arrival.
To escape further attempts on his life, and
he was very hurt that whomever was responsible was actually able to convince his fellow Jamaican to pick up a gun, a life-threatening weapon, and come into his camp at Hope Road to threaten his life. He understood that it was also to teach him. Just teach him a little more about human nature, teach him the power of evil, because you never know the day when evil is just going to jump up and have a little bit more strength.
Nation plot against nation, yeah. Brothers fight against brothers, oh yeah. And all of this and all of that, you put them together, you don't know what. There is too much trouble, oh no!
I think he was sort of exiled in a sense, self-exiled. He moved out of Jamaica basically for pretty much a couple of years, from 76 until 78. So at that time,
talker in terms of what your normal suitor would have been. You know, his idea of a gift might have been a mango, or just, you know, very, very coy ways of inviting you to come outside and have a walk in the evening, or, you know, he wasn't the one to call up and say, well, how about dinner and dancing tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, because he didn't live his life like that anyway. First of all, if there was music happening, then music came before everything else. It really didn't matter how beautiful you were or how, keenly he seemed interested the day before. You could easily fall to zero priority if there happened to be a new song going down. That always, always took priority.
I want to give you some love. Good loving. I want to give you some good loving.
During this time, Bob's wife Rita remained one of the I3, always traveling and recording with him.
In London, I can remember we had this Exodus album, and he was doing this song that I found that he wrote about Cindy. So when he just met Cindy, and so I'm saying, what? You write that song for Cindy and want me to sing it? I'm not singing. And so I was stubborn. And I don't know why I did, but I was just saying, like, I'm going to show you something so that I can be myself. And so Master said, no, come with, oh God, Bob, I'm going to be mad if you don't. And I says, I am not going.
Turn your lights down low.
Yes, Turn Your Lights Down Low is my song. It has been said that all of those love songs on that particular album were written at the time when we were at the height of our relationship. And I know he was heavily criticized for it. And I remember him saying to me, boy, you see what happened now? Them say me I get soft now because it's pure love song and thing. And me's a soldier, you know.